Hello and welcome to my very first ever YouTube live. And it may very well be the first of many or just my first because my original video did not save. Okay guys, so what we're going to be talking about today is coming from Think and Grow Rich, written by Napoleon Hill. And I am going to be going over chapter 2, the assignment, Napoleon Hill's 6 steps on creating your chief definite desire statement. This statement is very important for all of us to have in order to achieve our financial goals, in order to achieve your the wealth that you want to see in your life. In this chapter, Napoleon Hill talks about all humans, every man and woman gets to a certain age where you have an understanding of the purpose of money and wish for it. But as he says right here, wishing will not bring riches, but desiring riches with a state of mind that becomes an obsession, then planning definite ways and means to acquiring riches and backing those plans with persistence, which does not recognize failure, will bring riches. You must have more than just a wish. You must desire it. You must become obsessed with that goal. And you also must create a plan and then become persistent. Do not allow failure. Failure is not an option, should I say. You are going to become so obsessed with your financial goal that is all you focus on day and night. And that is very important, guys. You must always understand that your thoughts have power. So everything that you think about is always manifesting. So Napoleon Hill, one of the brightest men in our culture, he did not just make these concepts up. He interviewed, he shadowed over 500 of the richest men in American history for over 25 years before he wrote this book in 1936, I believe, was when the first edition was written. But there's so much information about Napoleon Hill that lives here on YouTube. So you could go and do extensive searches on Napoleon Hill. But what I am here to tell you is that these steps have been applied by almost every wealthy person in the world. This book sells worldwide. It is a bestseller worldwide. This is a book like the Bible, Think and Grow Rich. Not so much that you're going to become obsessed and worship Think and Grow Rich, no. But it is a book that you will read more than one time. You got to read it over and over in order for you to fully get what Napoleon Hill is trying to educate us here in this book. It's very basic information, almost so basic that we miss it. So it's very important that if you have this book, blow it off, open it up to chapter 2 if you're joining me. Get a pen and paper, and I'm going to go through the steps of creating your desire statement. First, fix in your mind the exact amount of money you desire. It is not sufficient merely to say, I want plenty of money. Be definite as to the amount. There is a psychological reason for definiteness, which will be described in subsequent chapters. Okay, guys, so number 1, you must fix your mind on the amount of money that it is that you want to earn. What is that amount? I am going to put $1 million out there. I want $1 million in my bank account. I want to have $1 million now. That's what I'm putting out there. Step number 2. Determine exactly what you intend to give in return for the money you desire. There is no such reality as something for nothing. Stop thinking that somebody is just going to come and give you $1 million. What are the probabilities? What are the odds that you're going to win $1 million lottery? Okay? What are the odds that some random woman is going to come out here and just give us $1 million? Just put $1 million in your bank account. Those odds, the probabilities, I don't even know. I didn't do good in probability class. But this assignment when you determine exactly what you intend to give. I am a realtor. If you are here and you follow me and you subscribe to my channel, I share a lot of real estate tips. I am a realtor here in Maryland and Virginia, and soon Washington, D.C. And that's what I'm going to give. I'm going to earn $1 million by selling real estate and helping buyers buy real estate. I will earn my $1 million in commercial and residential real estate. That's the service that I'm going to give. But if you're an accountant, I am going to earn $1 million with my accountant services. I understand that everybody is not an entrepreneur. So in order for you to wrap your head around what Napoleon is saying here, what is that amount? What position are you in now? Let's say you want to earn $100,000 within your organization. Figure out what position you need to be in your organization to earn that amount of money which you want to earn, okay? That would be what you are going to give. That would be your service. That would be your product, okay? Moving right along to the third step. Establish a definite date. I am going to earn $1 million by January 2020. I'm giving myself a year. You can do this part however you desire. Fourth, create a definite plan for carrying out your desire and begin at once. Whether you are ready or not, to put this plan into action. Okay, you got to start now. You cannot wait. Nobody is going to come and tell you, hey, let's go get this $1 million. Once you create this plan, and let's use $1 million here, I want to give you numbers so that you have a numerical account for what this looks like. In order to earn $1 million in a year, we're going to use a year here as our example, you need to earn at least $84,000 a month. Multiply 84,000 by 12 and you have $1 million or a little more. Because I am a realtor, I am an entrepreneur, I like to round up to account for the broker fees and taxes and, the business costs that comes along with being a realtor, being an entrepreneur. So I tell myself, I will earn $100,000 a month. I will sell enough real estate to earn $100,000 commission or more monthly. And then flushing out that plan. How many people do I have to talk to daily? How many sellers and buyers do I have to meet with? How many transactions do I have to close? And then that will equal to me earning the $100,000 a month. If you cannot wrap your head around earning $100,000 a month, that's okay. Don't let my goal steer you away. But if you are ready to level up in your life, level up with that amount. Whatever it is that you need to earn monthly, you need to know what that is and then flush that out into a plan. Action steps that you are going to take now to go and start to put this plan in motion. Number 5, the 5th step. Write out a clear, concise statement of the amount of money you intend to acquire. Name the time limit for its acquisition, state what you intend to give in return for the money, and describe clearly the plan through which you intend to accumulate it. So the 5th step in Napoleon Hill's exercise is basically step 1 through 4, and now you're writing it out. Write the vision and make it plain. Write it out. Flush out your steps. Flush out your plan. Write it out so that you can see it. Number 6, read your written statement aloud twice daily. One just before retiring at night and one after arising in the morning. As you read, see and feel and believe yourself already in possession of the money. Step into the feeling of a millionaire. Step into the feeling of a 100,000-aire, a 6-figure earner. How would I be? How will I act? What would a millionaire be worried about these bills? Would I be worried about what they're talking about around a water cooler if I earn $100,000 plus a year or $100,000 a month? Probably not. So act like that now. You know, want to know something? Becoming a millionaire is not about the money. It's about becoming the person that earns $1 million. Then you will attract that money to you. Guys, that is the secret. I hate using that term because it's so cliche, but that's really what it's about. It's about us becoming the person, becoming the person of wealth, becoming the vessel that will be able to hold that which you desire. And then you will begin to attract it into your life. This is something so cute that I love about Napoleon Hill. He was such a brilliant man. I watched one of his interviews, and in that interview, he goes, the average man will never be righteous, will never live a righteous life because Christ told them to live a righteous life. The average man will never do what's right because Christ tells you to do what's right. But if you tell the average man how to earn money, he will soon realize that he must live a righteous life to get that which he wants. You know? And that's the secret, that you will have to live a pretty disciplined life, a pretty focused life, a pretty righteous life in order to attain that which you desire. I hope that this video inspires you. And the reason why I'm creating this video, and I know you're like, okay, I thought this was a real estate channel. What is this all about? It is, but listen here. You're going to need some money in order to buy a house, right? Right. Okay. So there are a lot of people out here that are going to see this video. They're going to come to my page and they're going to be like, oh, I want to purchase a house. How do I purchase a house? What do I do? I want to make sure that you have the money. I want to make sure that you have the discipline that it's going to take in order for us to achieve the goal of you becoming a homeowner. You're going to need the credit score of 640 or better. You're going to need some money for a down payment and closing costs. You're going to need money once you buy this home. I don't want you to buy the house and be house poor. You know, I like to focus my goals and focus it in on my financial goals. And that way I know what I need to do in order to purchase the 5-bedroom home on the hill. I have to earn a certain amount of money in our area, Maryland, Virginia, and DC, to have a 5-bedroom home with, 4 or 5 acres. I need at least $1 million to have one in the area, which I want, right? So what steps am I going to take to be able to qualify for a jumbo loan of $1 million, And so this basic exercise here that Napoleon Hill shares with us, this is your foundation. Once you have your chief definite desire plan, you no longer walk around life confused. You no longer are concerned with things that are not in your plan, because you will be meditating on this plan day and night, which will give you focus to achieve that which you want. So when you call me, your realtor, and I tell you, hey, have you called the lender? Because that's the first step in becoming a homeowner. You need to call the lender to find out if A, you pre-qualify right now, and B, how much do you pre-qualify for? Once we know how much you pre-qualify for, now we can start searching for homes that will fit the amount that you are pre-qualified for. And you might go out and be like, Vicky, this is not what I want. I don't want to be an investor. What do I need to do to make more money to get the house that I want? Well, these steps here in Think and Grow Rich in Chapter 2, your desire statement, this is exactly how you do it. So take this very seriously. If this video has inspired you, please subscribe. Click the subscribe button so you can get more and more videos whenever I post them. Share, share, share. And listen, be love, be light. Pull out Think and Grow Rich. Read Chapter 2. Have a great day and Happy New Year's. How do we stop a YouTube video? Oh, guys.